Port Adelaide club here in South Australia. Now Paxman comes to the members' side of the ground. Not a bad kick. Looking out here for Wilson. He's dispossessed. Picked up by Calthorpe. Had a player in short, Cockatoo Collins, but kicked high to the full forward area. And a good strong mark taken by Alessio. Put his big arm straight up.
He's just got to convert.
Kicking from only about 20 metres out. And he kicks quite fiercely straight through the centre. Hand pass away by Pryor. Berbakoff advantages with the Bombers, and the ball will land at centre wing. It's punched away by the Port Power. Mercury does very well, and eventually gets the handball back to Denham. Denham's high kick to no one in particular, but Cockatoo Collins is on the end of it. 50 metres from goal, Shea Cockatoo Collins. He's got Longfield in the pocket. He goes long into the opposite pocket. Back there is big Steve Alessio. Kick it off the ground, Steve. He does. It's in the square, and it's kicked through by Longfield. So Essendon get the first goal of the second term.
Smoking Joe behind centre halfback. Up the centre wing. Excellent mark by Berbakoff. A defender turned forward who kicked 4 goals last week. Wellman.
Oh, Wellman out wide.
Back home in Adelaide. Former Crow. Mercury. Dodges around Dickey. Inside 50. Mark Mercury 35 out. Has kicked it.
Primus positions himself at the front and gets it down to David Brown. Brown's kick, nearly marked by Wellman. A front-on tackle is unfair by Burgoyne. Free kick to Wellman.
Sean Wellman at centre wing. Into Denham. He can go further afield, but he doesn't use Pryor. He goes to James Hird, and why not? At centre half forward. Hird will be kicking from 55 metres. Breeze at his back. He hoists it high. It sails on the wind.
Alessio beaten for it by Primus. Masidi gets past Lyle and then kicks it to half forward. Michael Long, it just went straight past him. Now the chance for Mead. He kicks well out to the advantage of Essendon here, and the ball sits quite nicely in the finish for Lucas. He runs around onto his left foot and then kicks brilliantly to full forward.
He's not bad, Lucas, is he, on a couple of occasions?
It's a pleasant sight to see him back on the footy field, Michael Long. He should kick a goal here. And he makes no mistake, the Bombers have got their 5th on the scoreboard.
Maid is a good player too, and when he got his opportunity last week, either in the ruck or playing around the ground, he was a good player. We haven't seen him yet.
Michael Long just gets the kick away. Hird juggles. Class tells every time, James Hird. So their only score in this quarter was a poster. But Hird kicks a goal into the breeze.
Well, the second goal kicked in the breeze.
Well, we've just seen a rat bag come onto the ground and knock the goal umpire out of the way to try and be an idiot and just emulate what the goal umpires do. Getting onto the football, James Hird has got another chance. His kick is high, in towards full forward. Standing underneath it, Cockatoo Collins, great stuff. Don't you get credits for that from most of the coaching staff? That was a top effort. Out from the goals to which he's kicking to, and a little bit right to left. But he makes it look very, very simple and kicks a goal for the Bombers. So 2 good kicks from James Hird and Shea Cockatoo Collins. Wanganeen finding it difficult to get into the game. He's had 5 kicks and 2 hand passes. Long gets rid of his opponent in Kingsley. Could have nearly backed himself and went down, but he gave a look-away hand pass to Mercury. Mercury's kick to the front of the goal square. Punched away. Cockatoo Collins onto it. A Shepherd provided. Cockatoo Collins gets back and then kicks high. It'll land near the front of the square. Mercury! Well, it's a kick to Essendon anyway. Mercury's taken the mark, but the free kick may go to O'Donnell. Trusty left footer. Oh, I don't think that was very trusty. He's run back to the centre, so he thinks it's a goal.
Well, his first, and
You'd think to be a chance, so they've got about 5.5 minutes remaining. Dickey just gets the hand pass away. Masidi, beautiful. Long. Kick by Long to full forward. O'Connor wrestling. Calthorpe, 40 metres from goal. Puts it to the square. O'Connor had recovered. Alessio there as well. And just the last 5 or 6 minutes are killing Port here. So Stephen Alessio. Gee, make the margin pretty handy if he kicks this. It's a goal. His second. And what it might have been had Cummings kicked about 4-1 instead of 1-4. Heard a beautiful hand pass Mercury. Long wrestles his opponent off and marks Michael Long. It's beauty, isn't it? He's pretty much got to thump this into the breeze into him and right to left. Oh, gee, that's a great kick. That's a class act, Michael Long.
Well, a 15-step run-up.
But Lyle was desperate because he made the blue in the first place.
Fair enough. Bounce at centre-half forward for Essendon. It rebounds back to Francis. He gets his foot to it. And, oh, what a top effort by Simons. He bodily got rid of his opponent in Bond and then took the mark. Second grab while he was lying on the ground. His kick goes to full forward and equally as good a mark as taken by Mercury about 20 metres out. Brian Wood, of course, the Essendon runner. Mercury goes for goal and just casually pops it through for an Essendon goal. So Mercury becomes a multiple goal kicker for Essendon.
Centre of the ground. Kick to centre half forward. It holds up. O'Donnell takes the mark. And streaming down the ground, there was no chance for Treadray. And now the Bombers might take about 2 possessions to get it back to where Port took about 9.
Well, big Ryan O'Connor came bumbling out from centre half forward. And it's being held up now. Well, Essendon get another dubious free kick. I don't quite know whether there was anything in that, but Blumfield gets the hand pass to Mercury. Mercury's kick to full forward. Goes past James Hird, gathered by Cockatoo Collins, back to Alessio, and Alessio will get another goal for Essendon. Third goal to Steve Alessio. And Don, they've got to get better. I mean, some of these guys probably haven't played anywhere near as much with each other as the Bombers have. There's a free kick that the umpire has picked out, an infringement against James Hird. And Michael Simons just warming up on the boundary line. Looks as though he may have recovered from what could have been an ankle injury. Hird's kick to full forward. At the back, nearly taken by Calthorpe. Chance, oh, that's an illegal tackle, isn't it, on Mercury? Surely. So Mercury going for his third goal and Essendon's 13th. Shoots for goal. He makes no mistake. He's got 3. Three goals to Mercury, 3 goals to Alessio.
Look at the players around this baller. 86-60, under 5 minutes remaining in the game. Huskis is not very fit. He's strapped up so tightly he can hardly move that leg. Paxman's hand pass. Knocked on by Bond. Burgoyne. He's just given it away. Straight to Alessio. Thumping kick to full forward. Mercury! Oh, terrific mark.
Just what they've got to learn, the way that Burgoyne, as Lucas gets the markers, Burgoyne...
Mark Mercury.
Yeah. So Mark Mercury unselfishly back into Lucas. And the teenager gets his first.
He's been impressive. He's been on the bench for a while, Lucas.
Gets the hand pass away. Very well done. Magnificent football. Away to Warren Treadray. His kick to full forward. There's the siren. So that rush behind will score or not? I wouldn't think so. And that is full time with Essendon. 14-9-93. Defeating Port Power 8-12-60. The final margin 33 points in favour of the Bombers.